Hello everyone, this is SimRex and welcome back to the Minecraft Freestyle Survival Guide. Hope everyone's doing pretty good today. So I thought today I might finally go do some exploring away from base. Now we have a couple basic farms set up to get us started here. I've already got some sugarcane broke down into paper, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a compass in the middle that's going to give us an empty map. There used to be two types of maps, and I know they've done away with it in Java Edition. I don't know if they fixed it in Bedrock or not, but you used to have an empty map and an empty locator map. Now you just have the one with the compass. That is just the empty map, at least in Java. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out of here. We're going to right click it to create our map, and that gives us our, I think there's 4 or 5 levels of map, 4 I believe. So we're going to go back in here. We're going to take our map and put it in the center and make it a little bigger. We're going to make it zoom out some more. So now we have a little bigger. And apparently they've changed the way they name these things. And I'm going to go up to 3. And we'll probably work on exploring that today. We can expand it more if we want to. And then, oh heck, let's just take it all the way. Why not? Let's take it all the way up to the biggest it'll go. Should it go one more? I can't remember if it goes one more or not. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that should be as big as our map goes right there. Alright, so I'm going to stash our paper in here. Actually, I think I'm going to take some paper with us in case we need to make another map. We'll put this sugarcane in here for now. We don't need that on us. Go ahead and put our map in our offhand. Grab our bed and take that with us. And generally you'll notice when you make a map, especially when you make it as big as it'll go like that, that your spawn area is going to be toward the upper left corner of that map, up in the northwest of it. Okay, so we got our bed, we got some wood, all our weapons, we got chicken, cobblestone. Let's go do some exploring and just see what's around our world a little bit. I think we'll actually take off this direction first and fill in this little corner of the map. Oh, well, we're already off of it. You can see down there, there's a cursor on it. It shows where you're at, which direction you're pointing. And if you get off the map, the cursor turns into a square. Fun fact about maps on Bedrock Edition, the maps don't show the terrain in the Nether, but they do show where you are in relation to the overworld. That doesn't work on Java. On Java, the maps do not work at all in the Nether. So let's go start exploring some things we haven't seen yet. There's a few items I'd actually like to find and bring back to base with us. See, we haven't even been here yet. We haven't explored that far, really. It's a nice cave with some iron in it. Alright, it looks like we're about to the edge over here. We're going to go ahead and start heading south. And go ahead and fill in the outline of this map today if we can, maybe a little more of it. We'll take that chicken with us, I guess. And I think I just saw a village. Also just threw a sword. I think that's our home village, the one close to base that we've been trading with. I think. Let's see if we can get over here and see it. I do believe that's it there. Where did it go? I just saw it. Yeah, that's our village. Okay, so we didn't find a new one. I didn't think it was a different one. Oh, I don't have any bones on us to tame a wolf with. Maybe we can do that. Soon, I'd like to have us some dogs. I like dogs. Looks like we're finally out of the taiga into just a normal forest here. Alright, are we coming to somewhere we're going to need a boat? Trying to figure out if we're coming to ocean or if this is just a bunch of rivers. It looks like it's just a bunch of rivers right through here. Let's keep on going down here and see what we run into. Start a skeleton. There is a ravine that we could come explore sometime. It's not a very deep ravine either. Alright guys, seem to have come across a dark oak forest here. While we're in this, I'm going to go ahead and grab our fortune and see if I can get us some dark oak saplings to take back home with us. I get a couple, yeah. Yeah, we got three of them. That'll get us started with those. You got to watch in these roofed forests, these dark oak forests. Sometimes it'll get dark enough even during the day that you'll have mobs spawning around you. But if you stay cautious and you stay where it's more lit, you're usually okay. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and now we're going to turn back in an easterly direction and fill in this bottom edge. Nope, I didn't hit jump. I wanted to try to jump down in that little lake there, but didn't actually hit the jump button, I don't think. Unless I hit it too late. There, I think that might have been our first birch sapling of the game. That gives us 3 out of the 6 trees in the game we can grow now. Like 4, I guess. Hey guys, we've come now to the eastern side of the map. The bottom is filled in, the southern edge and the western edge are both filled in. We're going to turn and start heading north and make our loop back around. Anything interesting we can find. So far it's been a lot of forest biomes and a little bit of mountain. That's about it. I was really hoping for a jungle biome. I was wanting some bamboo. Have we finally come to an ocean? Yes, we have finally reached an ocean. There's another thing we are wanting is right there, and that's some kelp. So let's take a little swim out there and grab a few pieces of kelp to take back with us. And get back up so we don't drown. We don't have aqua affinity or anything on our helmet at this point. And I'm going to swim back to shore here. We're going to get a good night's sleep, and then we're going to go explore the ocean a little bit. See if we can maybe find us a ruin or something to get into. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make us a crafting table because I didn't bring one. We're going to plop that guy down and make a boat. If we come back to land already, that wasn't very far across that ocean, but yeah, we're back at land. There's a nice coral reef down here. We might come farm sometime. Yep, we've already made it back to land. Well, daggone. Alright, let's keep onward. Perhaps we're just on an island here. Or maybe we're on a piece of land and the ocean goes beside us. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're just on a little island here and we come back to the ocean. So we can explore some ocean. Fantastic. Alright guys, so we've come all the way up the east edge of our map there. I didn't see anything else interesting out there at all. Nothing we didn't already see, but as we come back to land here, we do have a desert we can go explore. Okay, cactus is something we don't have. So the trash can I built can also be done with cactuses instead of lava. Same circuitry and everything, but it still works. And if you want something a little safer than lava, perhaps cactuses are right for you. And this is going to be the most boring episode in the world, guys. We found nothing so far. big mountain biome. Is this also a island? It looks like an island. So we can go around it without messing our map up too much. Come up into some very interesting terrain generation up here. This is really cool, guys. And we should be coming up on our base here in just a minute or so. Okay, guys, this seems like a good time to clean out my inventory, and then we'll go explore a little bit more. See what else we can find out there in the wild. We can go ahead and put that sand in there too. Get it smelting down into some glass. I almost cooked that kelp, but I don't want to cook it yet because we're going to use it for a farm most likely. That would have been a bad idea. So put this kelp and that cactus in our little odds and ends chest there. Probably be good to go ahead and grab another stack of torches to take with us. And we'll just trash all the feathers. I have an extra bucket on me. I don't even know where that came from, but we're going to put it in here. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to head back toward that bottom we're going to head back toward the bottom southeast corner, and then we're going to work our way back up the map in rows, and we'll get this whole thing filled in today. That's how I like to do it. I like to frame the outside and then start in the corner farthest from base and start working my way back up in rows. So I got us off track a little bit and started going up one action. I tried to get us back on track. Now we have come to this really interesting looking rolling portal down in this like waterfall with not a whole lot useful in it. We can smelt those down, I guess. Not much good in the chest there. That is a really cool generation. I really like that. I wonder if I can get a good screenshot of that for the... Yeah, let's get that right there. It almost looks like a giant creeper blew it up. That'll make a nice thumbnail right there. That's pretty cool. Now, there we go, folks. We have finally found something. We have a shipwreck that's entirely on land, it looks like. Might have to be doing some digging to get into all this. Let's see. With some cutting. That looks like it's got some jungle wood in it too. Alright, let's start digging this out and see what kind of treasure we got. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but it's useful stuff. You know what? We're going to throw the seeds, throw the sand, throw the lilac, because we can come get more flowers anytime. Did we get everything we wanted? Yeah, I think we did. Okay. Let's go see what else is in this thing. Well, it took me a little digging, but I got to the other chest. Curse of Vanishing, leather pants, a bunch of wheat, paper, some suspicious stew. We can come back for that later. Little gunpowder. Nothing spectacular on this shipwreck. There's a turtle. Alright. Guess we'll keep on it. Oh, and here we go. It appears we found something else useful besides that really cool looking mountain over there. We have a village. If we can safely hop down off of here, we're going to go check it out together. Let's see what all this village has to offer us. Nothing. Nothing. Also nothing. Apples and an emerald. We'll take the emerald and leave all those apples. It's also about time to sleep. Sometimes cartographers have good loot in their chest. Just some empty maps. So, Wow, we're just finding all kinds of good stuff. I can't believe the amount of good stuff that we have found on this trip. Right, guys? I haven't even seen any employed villagers. There's a golem. We can take him out for some excitement. Another cartographer. Building with nothing. 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 Alright. Time to move on. Your guys' village is kind of poor. Well, I thought we had another shipwreck over here, guys, but it's just a big old chunk of land sticking out here. That also isn't a shipwreck, even though that piece of sand is kind of shaped like a ship a little bit, isn't it? Okay, so we basically explored that entire section of ocean over there. There's a few deeper shipwrecks, but we're not going to mess with them today because, one, I have a very full inventory, and two, I don't have aqua affinity or respiration on my helmet, so there's a very good possibility we could drown out there. So we'll just not risk that today. We'll go ahead and fill in this little section and then that other little section. And probably bring this episode to an end after that, unless we find something particularly useful or interesting. Okay, guys, and that is going to be our first map filled in. It's kind of uneventful. We didn't find anything spectacular, but we did get a little further out in the world, and we got a couple resources we didn't have yet. At least the things to start. A couple resources we didn't have. Come into the back of our village here and just head straight over to our house. Alright, villagers. And I think with that, guys, map and sword in hand, we're going to call this episode good. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been Simrex. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like. And if you'd like to see more like this, be sure to subscribe. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.